Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to make just a couple points on this bill. First, I should probably share with you, my brother passed away. He died of Ewing sarcoma. He lost his leg, his full right leg, and his hip whenever he was 15 years old. Had a couple ongoing battles, but he passed away. Lived sometime after surgeries, but passed away Ewing sarcoma. And I would share with you.
No, the first hour was basically all four.
Here today, marijuana does not cure.
They've been talking about this since right around noon.
It may provide some relief, but don't be misled to think that marijuana cures cancer in some way. Second, there's been great debate here today about the DEA classification, and I think we're missing something. There are two standards to the DEA federal classification.
That's why I'm recording it.
Number one is the medical properties. That's only one of the standards. Either it has no currently accepted medical use, which would be Schedule 1, that's currently accepted medical use, or it does. If it has a currently accepted medical use, it could be Schedule 4. But that's not all. There's another part to it. The other part that we're missing is there's a high potential of abuse or a low potential of abuse. If there's a low potential of abuse, it can be Schedule 4. If there's a high potential for abuse, it's Schedule 1. Are you really thinking that people aren't going to smoke dope and put it in 4? Part of the reason, my friends, that it is Schedule 1 and is having such a struggle to get what I believe there probably are good medical uses to some forms of marijuana, part of the reason it's struggling is because of the high abuse of people smoking dope to catch a buzz and get stoned. It can't be Schedule 4. We would be saying there is a low potential for abuse for marijuana. And that's just not so. I would also agree with the chairman. 28 states have not done this. They have not done this. This is just throwing chaos into the whole system. This entire scheme is missing, is what the chairman said, and I agree. The delivery system, the dispensary system, the prescription system, the revenue system, all missing if we just reclassify it as this amendment seeks to do. There's confusion, uncertainty, an inability to actually use it. It puts the legal medical issues in limbo in West Virginia. Those are the reasons that we should not consider this to be good policy or good procedure to just reclassify it. Doesn't matter where your position is on the policy. This is bad procedure. And I would suggest to you that it is not proper to go from Schedule 1 to Schedule 4 and say there is a low potential of abuse of marijuana. It's just not so. Two standards, medical issue and a low issue of abuse, that's Schedule 4. No accepted medical use and a high likelihood of abuse, that's Schedule 1. Two standards, and we just simply cannot, in good conscience, move it to Schedule 4, even if it were a good policy procedure, which it's not. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, for all those reasons, despite where you might be on this issue, I would urge a no vote on the amendment.